Listen to me, and I mean really listen. Put that glowing piece of plastic down and look me in the eye. I don't care if you're 25, 40, or pushing 70. You are making the exact same mistake, and it is costing you your life. My name is Frank. I am 95 years old. For 50 years, I was a steelworker and a construction foreman. I tied rebar, I poured concrete, and I walked on steel beams 80 stories up in the freezing wind. I know exactly what it takes to build a tower that can survive a hurricane, and I know exactly what makes a foundation crack and crumble into dust. And looking at how most of you are living today, you're trying to build a mansion on a mudslide. You spend your days obsessing over the paint color, the decorations, the filters on your photos, worrying about what strangers think of you, while your actual foundation is rotting away. You are waiting for some magical someday to finally start living. I don't have time to sugarcoat this, and you don't have time to waste. Here are 7 rules for the job site of your life. I don't care how old you are. Pick up your tools and start building this today. Number 1, pour a real foundation. Your body is the concrete. I don't care about your expensive gym clothes or your mirror selfies. I care if your structure can hold weight. You sit hunched over a screen for 10 hours a day, eating garbage out of cardboard boxes, sleeping 4 hours, and you wonder why your back hurts and your mind is foggy. A building collapses when its core is weak. Move your body, lift something heavy, walk in the sun until you sweat. If you don't reinforce your own physical rebar, the rest of your life is going to cave in on you. Number 2, fire the lazy crew. Look at your inner circle. By the time you get to be my age, you realize that time and energy are the most expensive materials you own. Why are you letting energy vampires hang around your job site? The complainers, the drama queens, the people who only show up when they need to borrow your tools or your money, hand in their walking papers today. You do not have the time or the strength to carry toxic people on your back. Period. Number 3, pour the damn concrete. This is for the perfectionists. I see you. You got a million ideas. You want to start a business, write a book, talk to that girl, travel the world, but you spend years just staring at the blueprints, terrified of making a mistake, paralysis by analysis. Listen to me. A perfect blueprint on a piece of paper is just a drawing. It's nothing but a daydream. Action is the concrete. Make a choice. Make a mistake. Pour the concrete and deal with the cracks later. Just start building right now. Number 4, know when to put the hammer down. This hustle culture nonsense they sell you today is a scam designed to work you into an early grave. You think you need to pack every single minute of your day with noise, meetings, and scrolling. You know what happens to concrete if you keep messing with it and never let it rest? It never sets. It stays weak. Rest is when the concrete cures. If your life has no quiet mornings, no walks without headphones, no time to just sit on the porch and stare at the sky, you aren't successful. You're just a slave to the clock. Number 5, build for the storm. Stop whining every time something goes wrong. Life is not a controlled environment. You will lose jobs. You will get your heart broken. People you love are gonna get sick and die. That is the brutal reality of living. When we build skyscrapers, we don't bolt them down so tight that they can't move. If they are too rigid, the wind snaps them in half. We build them to sway. Resilience is your ability to bend when the storm hits. Feel the grief, take the hit, and stand back up without breaking. Number 6, leave the scaffolding up. It doesn't matter if you are 30 or 70. You know something that a younger kid doesn't. You carry solutions in your head. Do not hoard your wisdom like a miserable old miser. Mentor somebody. Pull a younger guy aside and show him the ropes. A real man doesn't just build a penthouse for himself to look down on everyone else. He builds staircases so others can climb up behind him. And number 7, respect the final deadline. Look at me now. Pay attention. We pretend the clock isn't ticking. We pretend we have an infinite amount of tomorrows. I had a guy on my crew named Tommy. Best welder I ever knew. For 30 years, Tommy kept a folded up picture in his wallet of a piece of land up by the lake. "I'm gonna build a cabin up there when I retire, Frank," he'd say. "Just a few more years of overtime. Just a little more money in the bank. Then I'll finally go live my life." Tommy retired at 65. 3 weeks later, his heart stopped in his sleep. Tommy never poured that foundation. He never saw the sunrise over that lake. He spent his entire life building towers for billionaires, and he died with his own dream folded up in a dark wallet. That broke something in me, and it should break something in you. Hope is not sitting around waiting for the universe to hand you a lucky break. Hope is waking up with a hammer in your hand, knowing the deadline is coming, and deciding to build something beautiful anyway. Age strips away the nonsense. It burns down the fake friends, the status anxiety, the need to impress people on the internet who don't even care if you breathe. What's left is the raw, unpolished truth of who you are. Do not treat your life like a waiting room. You are the foreman. Fire the bad crew. Appreciate the quiet morning light. And for God's sake, if you have a blueprint in your pocket, start digging the dirt today. My name is Frank. I'm 95 years old, and my job ain't finished yet. Subscribe to the channel if you want the truth. Now get off this internet machine and go build something real.